What is up, guys? So we've been talking about leaks constantly now because we do think a Nintendo Direct of some kind is coming up. We get that. We've seen some other leaks. There's one we're going to talk about tomorrow in Newswave. This just popped up, though, and it's unfortunately not going to make it in because the video is already getting edited and everything. We're already doing all that. But this is pretty big because I didn't know if we would ever actually get this, but it does make me hopeful that Capcom is looking back through all of their Mega Man stuff, and that includes something like Mega Man Legends, because Capcom, you have to do something with Mega Man Legends. Do something. This is good though. Mega Man 0, ZX, those 6 games, getting a legacy collection. This is on the PlayStation Store. It seemed to have leaked on the PlayStation Store. I'm not sure why it went live without Capcom saying anything about it. Maybe it's getting announced tomorrow, right? Maybe it's getting announced and will be soon to be next week with the Nintendo Direct, is what the assumption is. Maybe it's Tokyo Game Show. For some reason, it's live now, though, on the PlayStation Store. We have a trailer we can look at that we'll check out real quick. But you can see the date there, January 22nd, 2020. So it's going to be early next year. But this is pretty awesome. There's some extra stuff going into this as well that we'll talk about, because they are adding some things to this. Nothing like massive or mind-blowing, but you can see there, Mega Man 0 ZX Legacy Collection brings together 6 titles. Mega Man 0, 1 through 4, and then ZX and ZX Advent. ZX and ZX Advent were on the DS, whereas 1 through 4 for Mega Man 0 was on the Game Boy Advance. They also had, from what I remember, a Mega Man 0 collection, but at one point I just had the different cartridges, and then of course, again, dumb me as a kid traded them in. But I do have ZX and ZX Advent actually on the DS, because I was playing that on the 2DS XL, this Pokemon one, for a bit until I got back into doing Metroid. Now I'm done with that. Anyway, though, this is looking really, really good. And we're going to check the trailer out actually right now. So this is the trailer from the PlayStation Store. I assume it's going to be on everything. I don't think Capcom's going to miss out on a chance to put their collections, like they do the X collection and the anniversary collection. I don't think they're going to miss out on putting it everywhere. Okay, so this is the PlayStation Store, but I assume it's going to be on the PC, the Xbox, and the Switch as well. If they could put it on phones, they would probably put it on phones. Or Stadia. I wonder if it'll be on Stadia. Anyway, the important ones, though, yes, I assume it's going to be on the big 3. And this is a trailer. Gamatsu had the story on this. I'll leave a link to this trailer down below to this video if you want to go check it out yourself. But let's go through it real quick. They have the 6 games come together in one collection, of course. They just kind of go through them, but you can see Mega Man 0. This was an interesting series when they revived it. I remember it was pretty hard at the time for a lot of people, and it's not like an easy game or anything. It is definitely a kind of a punishing game, but I really liked what it was at the time. I thought it was pretty awesome. Again, good platforming and everything. It is a series that I think has gone undervalued and underappreciated for a lot of people. ZX and ZX Advent, though, I didn't play as much. I have them, and I've played through them here more recently, but back then when it came out, I really didn't get into it like that. Like, I know I played 0, 2, I think, several times and liked that one. But this looks really good. They have new features, so they're adding things like they're making it so obviously they have filters, so you can have the with filters, without filters. So it kind of makes it look a little better on your 65-inch screen that you might play it on. I liked the gallery that they showed there. Let me go through here. I mean, you can just see, look at all the games. Look at that. That looks really good when they stack it all up like that. Just the amount of games there. I am curious how much this is going to go for. $40, I assume. I mean, that is 6 games, so they could probably get away with that, I guess, right? They get away with 40. There is one extra thing that they added that we'll talk about here in a second as well. They have bonus original artwork. They have all the music you can go through, similar to the X collection. This was something that I was curious how they would work out as well, because ZX and Advent are on the DS, the dual screen, obviously. So you have a screen on the bottom that you would use. It seems like they're making it so you can kind of customize where everything is, like the screen. So you can have like a larger one, you can have a smaller one, it looked like, and they have a casual scenario mode that seems to keep you from, I guess, dying as much. This is really good as well. Save assist point in the middle, I think, is key specifically for something like the Switch. Also, to a degree, the PS4 or the Xbox One, if you have to just kind of put it down and walk away. But the Switch is something that you may be playing away from home, and you want a way to make sure you are saved where you are, rather than have to hope that it doesn't die in sleep mode or something happens where the system restarts or who knows. So I like that. More games should incorporate that if they're going onto something like the Switch. And this is seems to be a new mode that they're adding in right here, where it looks like it's going to be a multiplayer kind of like race against each other, running through the different levels. So you and, I guess, a friend, because it said 1 to 2 on the PlayStation Network store page, are going to be just running through the levels trying to get to the end. Again, this is on the PlayStation Store, so of course it's just going to say PS4, available January 21st, 2020. And I guess it just leaked out early. I'm not sure, but this is fun. This is good. I like to see Mega Man Zero and getting a spotlight here, and I hope people pick it up and become familiar with the Zero series. It's definitely a game that might be a bit harder for some, but it looks like they have the casual mode and stuff in there. But I think if you've never played any of the Zero series, there is a lot of content there to go through. And if it is $40, I think that's fair for the amount that is in the game. So we'll see. I guess Capcom is going to announce this soonish, because it's now in the store, although it doesn't come out till the end of January, so they could technically announce it, like next month or something, and they'd still have plenty of time to market and advertise it. I don't think they would need a demo for this game. It looks pretty straightforward, but exciting stuff, I would say. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Seems like something that might be poised for a Nintendo Direct announcement, I would say next week maybe, or hey, maybe Capcom just goes on Twitter this week and says, hey guys, Mega Man Zero ZX Collection, it's out next year. Get ready. Okay. But here's the deal. One, I want this physically. So Capcom, don't mess around on this. Make sure it's in stores. And two, the next thing up has to be, if you're going to be doing these collections, do a Mega Man Legends collection. Do Legends 1, 2, and the Misadventures of Tronbon. Put it all in one SKU and put it out. Okay. Whether it's on one disc, on one cartridge, just put it out there. Do your little thing with the filters and everything. That's fine. But that has to be the next one up. Please. Thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if not. I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow morning, we're going to go over another leak for the Switch that seems pretty straightforward, concrete even. But we'll talk a bit about it then.